Alright, what's up, my friends? Welcome. We are playing the World Championship deck lists. All the decks are public. And there they are. And we're about to play my pick for the winner of a tournament's deck. They had a really cool promotion where you pick the winner, and if the person you pick wins, you get like Magic Arena packs and stuff like that. And my horse is Paulo Vitor Damo da Rosa. Not a bad horse to have. Not a bad horse to have. And you can see the field here. 4 Teamer Wreck, 4 Mono Red, 4 Jeskai Fires, 3 Azorius Control, 1 Jund Sacrifice. And we just played Seth Manfield's Mono Red deck. If you missed that, seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. But now we're going to play Paulo's Blue-White Control deck, which looks a bit different than the Blue-White Control decks that have been doing well. It almost looks a little backwards. So Zach Allen won the SCG last weekend playing Blue-White Control. And Zach's been playing my deck a lot. I played Zach Allen's list in the Classic. And some of the things, Zach's list has 4 Elspeth Conqueror's Death, 3 Dream Trawlers. The big thing is no Thirster Meetings. This is a card that was in my early Blue-White lists, and it seems like Thirst has kind of fallen out of favor. You know, you're often discarding a spell to it, and while you can discard like a Birth of Meltis or whatever, or a Banishing Light, it just didn't feel as great because the enchantment cards weren't super powerful, and discarding a spell later in the game just kind of sucked. And playing at instant speed wasn't like super necessary. Now Paulo is playing 3 copies main deck of Dovin's Veto, which seems like a really good choice for the field. Dovin's Veto is obviously phenomenal against Teamer Wreck, very good in the mirror, and good against Fires too. So Paulo has a pretty good deck here. And as far as the field goes, remember these deck lists are all tuned for the field. Now playing in a small field tournament is very different than playing at your local FNM, where you might play against literally anything. These players are metagaming for each other, hence why the Mono Red deck has no shocks in it, because shock is bad in this field. Hence why Paulo is playing main deck Dovin's Veto, which is very good in this field. So a lot of metagaming here. Can't always copy these decks exactly, but only 1 Dream Trawler, and other win condition is 1 copy of Archon of Sun's Grace. I played this card in the sideboard before. Paulo's playing it main. I do like this card a lot. The thing I like a lot about this card in sideboarded games is it's not blue. And it's funny how a card not being blue is it's a benefit in this format, but Mystical Dispute's the real deal. Mystical Dispute is the real deal, and having your threat not counterable by that is awesome. So like that, Narset, Absorb, Veto, all pretty standard stuff here. So the only really interesting things here are only 1 Trawler and main deck Archon. Main deck Disputes aren't that crazy, but the Thirster Meeting is kind of a step backwards, but they do play well with the Vetoes. 3 Castle Ardenvale is really, really good. Only 3 planes to go with our Births, which is a little scary. And Passages, too. And a Field of Ruin. So pretty interesting. Sideboard's got 4 Gust, 2 Cerulean Drake, a Casket, the 4th Veto, the 3rd and 4th Dispute, a Narset, 2 Archons, and 2 Commence the Endgame. Paulo going deep here. Paulo going deep. This card does seem very good in the mirror and very good against Teamer Reclamation. So let's play Paulo's deck here and see how it goes. Again, we're trying to play all the decks from Worlds today, or 1 of each archetype. May not have time to get to all of them, but we're going to do our best. Remember, the stream is brought to you by Coalesce Apparel and Design. Check it out. I'm wearing this shirt right now. It's so comfortable. When I think about them, I touch myself. Check it out, coalesceapparel.shop. New shirt here is here, Evolution of Magic. Promo code GYM10, 10% off your order. coalesceapparel.shop. Check it out. We are on the play. A really, really awkward draw. We need a 3rd land really bad. And I don't think it's safe to keep this one. On the draw, I feel a little better about it. We're drawing to any land and 4 Omens and 3 Births. So we are drawing to a lot of cards. But if it's not a blue source, we still can't cast anything. And I just think his hand's probably a little too risky. We're going to mulligan. That was weird. We had a 6-card hand. They added a 7th card. I hope that's not some like Magic Online style patchworky coding there. That's a little scary. All right, we're not going to 5. We're going to keep this. Our opponent mulliganed also, and I think we're going to ship Shatter this guy. And then almost all of our cards are castable with a land. Opponent mulliganed. The Thirst can help draw us out of needing more lands and stuff too. We have a removal spell and it's a fair. I'm gonna keep it like this. It's a little risky, but Shatter's like good against some decks, not another. It's a weird bug with Shatter the Sky specifically. It always takes an extra second to pop into your hand. Wow, that is weird. That is a very weird one. Temple of Mystery, making our Shatter play look pretty smart. They bottom. We draw land because we are awesome. How about land 4? How are you feeling about land 4? I would say we want land 4. Gotta make your land drops in this deck, you know? Alright, it's the Sultai deck again. This feels like the F&M Heroes deck. Like the deck you're going to see in like Platinum. This Sultai Caches of War deck. It's similar to Grixis in previous formats where it's like got a lot of really good cards in it. It's not necessarily like a fundamentally good deck, but all the cards are really, really powerful. And it will just crush people at like an F&M level or like a lower rank level on Arena because their decks aren't as good and they're not playing as good. But it's not like that good of a deck overall. All right, we're going to Teferi here, and I think we're going to plus.
Let's slow this down. Don't
Just say
worry,
go.
I got this.
Euro, sure. Euro was pretty good. Alright, that was pretty good. And I love it with the Teferi as a card we can bounce for value. But we gotta leave up Absorb here, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna plus this again and play tap land and say go. We can also discard the Birth of the Thirst. Cavalier of Thorns. I mean, the card we're concerned with is Nissa, but I only have one forest. I'm going to counter this. I don't love it. I'm not really thrilled about it, but another Thirst. So let's Birth. Get our land. Let's bounce the Birth. Which does leave us soft to a Nissa, but it's fine, I guess. And then let's play a land. We can Thirst away the Birth. Then we have Banishing Light for Nissa if they have it, so... Thought Erasure? Sure. Sultai cards coming at you. The Thirst of Meltus, yes. I do like Thirst. I just played Zach's list in the Classic on Sunday in Philly. I wasn't going to mess around with my own stuff. Alright. That's a card, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we got value off our Teferi. It's not the end of the world, but Narset is pretty nice. We'll ship the Birth here. We're probably going to Banishing Light and Narset. They are running low on stuff to do, and they can't get back Euro either, so let's play Narset. See what we find. Why is it showing me the entire deck now? It's weird. And let's play... See, Passage for Island. Like, the Vraska isn't even doing that much, but it does threaten to ultimate. It's kind of annoying, so we're not going to deal with it for a long time. And They don't necessarily want to sack lands. It puts cards in the graveyard for Euro and stuff too. So all right. Well, we did not play around that. That's pretty bad. I really hate the Sultai deck. Alright. That's pretty gross. Maybe we played bad that turn. Maybe we shouldn't have cast the Banishing Light. Alright. That's fine. I mean, we got our card off our Teferi. We need to draw. We need to draw an Elspeth Conqueror's Death. That's our real card. That or Dream Trawler. We only have one Dream Trawler though. Again, the World's decks are a little weird in that like we're playing decks that are highly tuned for a certain metagame, and we're just playing as random decks on Arena, so it's like not as good for us. But Omen's not bad. I actually like that a lot. So we get to Wrath here, and then we'll the next turn we can Archon and Omen. Sure, that's actually pretty good too. So now we can do it. Let's do everything next turn. So I cast the Wrath. They draw a card, but the Euro's dead, which is fine. And next turn we get to jam some stuff, which feels pretty good. Yeah, we played into that Caches of War really badly. It's a 5/5 Hydroid Krasis.
Its loss will serve us.
So, play Archon. Play Birth. Get ourselves Plains. We are now out of Plains. Just a heads up. Say go. They have many, many cards in their hand. Yeah, I think we fell too far behind this game. Yes, the old Growth Spiral Thought Erasure deck. Top, sure. They're gonna kill my Pegasi?
It's not often I
Pegasus is dead. Yes. Having Narset in play meant they kind of needed to kill it anyway, which is why playing the Banishing Light was so bad. Because they probably would have played Caches of War on just the Narset anyway. Oh boy. Another Omen. That's pretty good. Alright, let's draw. Hello. Okay. I played Simic Flash in Philadelphia. I think it's good against the top decks in the metagame. Okay. Can't kill Krasis because its mana cost is 2. And we're just going to Omen first. I'm not sure if I want to cast this yet. Absorb? I can buy Absorb. I can just chill for a turn, I think. Love these growth spirals. They didn't put a land in? That's not good for us. Oh god. They gonna sack their Paradise Druid? It's a heads up play. It's a heads up play. Cavalier of Thorns. That is a nice one to exile with Elspeth Conquers Death. I'm cool with that one. Doesn't give them cards for Euro, but you can exile that too, honestly, so. I'm going to hold on to this Absorb for bigger and better things. We currently have a Narset in the bin. That's a fairy, okay. They just attacking? That's bold. Alright, well, we're going to look at some cards. We can just scry through a bajillion cards here and see what we're going to do. We're definitely casting Conqueror's Death next turn. Just the question is, what's the target? Dovin's Veto and a castle. I don't think I want either one of those. I mean, the Euro is like the actual problematic card. I think I just want another Conqueror's Death or a, honestly, just any enchantment is fine. I'm going to ship both of these. It also makes our second activation better too, so. It's pretty good. Alright, so let's conquer the Euro first. And now we have Absorb, and then next turn we can conquer the Cavalier and attack the Borrasca. Gyro. Lebrontodon James. I think this is fine. We're really holding on to this for a Casualties of War, something really good. They want to kill my thing, it's fine. We have another one. Makes Conqueror's Death a 2-for-1. Which is fine with us.
Pain is weakness. Leave
I do like Archon a lot. Another Cavalier. Alright, fine. That's bad. Love the attack, though. Love the attack. We're certainly at the mercy of a Catches of War next turn, but it's not really a ton we can do about it, unfortunately. Oh, come on! How do you play Brazen Borrower in this deck? That's so sick. I specifically didn't play around Brazen Borrower because, like, it doesn't make any sense in this deck at all. But it is just Sultai cards I own, so I guess I'm an idiot. And they have Nissa too. Man. think we're going to the next game here.
Well, on what's about to happen.
Man, they have like basically anything here. We're dead. Another Krasis. Not Paradise Druid. I mean, it all goes back to that turn we just wasted our Banishing Light into the Casualties of War. That was where this game was lost many turns ago.
The land fights for us.
Damn it. I mean, we can kill Nissa at the expense of our Archon, but actually, no, we can't. They have a Suit Borrower. All right, we're just saying go here. We're going to castle and pray our next card is good. We really need them to like brick for a turn. That's not a brick.
I am the master here.
Dr. Doom says my favorite control deck is still no wing con RTR Azorius controls. I was the first. I wasn't the first to play that deck. No, I mean I was the first to add Planar Cleansing to that deck. I mean one of the first. First to play Planar Cleansing in that deck and do well in a tournament. Yeah, Planar Cleansing wouldn't be too bad here. And this is like pretty standard Magic in the current year we're in, of like if you make a mistake and things start to snowball, they really start to snowball and snowball and snowball. So it feels like we're losing to all these Planeswalkers. We're really losing the mistake we made on turn like 6, even though it's turn like 15.
The land shall conquer you. Its pain is our gain.
That's pretty cute. They animate their land and sacrifice it to Vraska to draw 2 cards off Lyanna. Alright, big scry here. It's pretty big scry. Pretty big scry. We're getting back to Fairy or Narset. Narset does seem pretty good here. I do want an answer to this Krasis, though. This thing's on 6? Jesus. Oh, man. I would like it if we could, like, draw the Thirst. We actually can. But it's... The Saga... Does the Saga actually trigger in your draw step, or is it trigger at the start of your main phase? Because if it's in the main phase, we can Thirst away the Trawler. It is in the main? Okay. So... Let's try and be cute. We're going to do it like this. We're going to untap. We're going to draw our card. In our draw step, we're going to cast Thirst for Meaning. And resolve it. And draw 100 million lands. God damn it. The goal there was to draw spells, obviously. So now we're probably not going to do it. Because this is now it's just not worth it because we don't have any spells. And we can just cast the Trawler, I guess. That sucks. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Those who cannot forsake
Get back Narset. Conquer's Death? No. Banishing Light's pretty good. Damn it, we're one short of casting Banishing Light and Dream Trawler. That is rude. We'd have to kill the Veraska. Oh man, this is an awkward game. This can go like here. That wasn't bad. I mean, and now I feel like we should... They're going to get a shot at Narset anyway. I think we should hold this land in hand for Dream Trawler fodder. Well, we can scry or field. I'll put the field, whatever. A little longer than the mono red games, you know, just a tiny bit, tiny bit. Okay.
The day is yours.
So they sack Veraska to kill my 2/2. They have another Veraska. They animated a non-basic land, which we can kill a Field of Ruin. So we're going to keep this Narset alive. Should have gone for the basic, my friend. Should have gone for the basic. You should have. You should have.
This is overwhelming.
You should have gone for the basic.
Your life's about to end.
Whatever.
Pity we couldn't have been allies.
They've like kind of had it all this game, but they also have drawn like a bajillion extra cards, so. Hero. I mean, we are making some amount of progress.
Do not test me.
Agree, the perspective on Euro is very awkward. They do have only 13 cards left. We'll see. Trawler is pretty good, so... I think it just comes down to, like, if they can have a big turn this turn. Scry to the top. That's bad. That's bad. Looks like they're sizing up a Casualties of War. They have 12 cards, yes. Archon, Banishing Light, Castle Vantress. Thanks, kittens. I'm trying. I'm trying my best here. I don't think I want Absorb. I think I want to draw... Maybe we do, actually, because we have Trawler. We're just sit on Trawler. So those are dead. As long as the card they draw off Euro here is not insane, we get to untap with Trawler and Absorb, I think we'll be okay. It's like no Liliana, I think, is like the worst one probably.
Behold, nature's true power.
Alright. Well, now I feel pretty good, so now we just party on to kill the Nissa. So we might not even care about their life total anymore. We might just want to, like, deck them. This thing has to draw, right? Yeah, this thing has to draw whenever it attacks, so... alright. Attack. Draw a Trawler. I mean, drawing spells is cool, but... who needs it, right? Who needs them? Oh, I didn't play a land. Oops. We have Thirst in our deck. It might be better to hold the lands. And my our Thirsts are gone. Alright, so they have 9 cards left. Yeah, we want to hold at least... I don't think we need to hold 2 lands for Dream Trawler. They don't have that many targeted removal spells, so... Nice Absorb, Jim. Why, thank you. Get dunked on. Boom! Sup? Sup? Good day, sir. And we gotta restart arena. Scooping at 39 life. That's how we do it. Alright, so Sultai cards I own. Sultai cards I own. What do we want to do here? I don't love Banishing Light against the Vraska deck. I don't like Shatter. Shatter's only good at mopping up Nissa lands. I don't really want to be in that spot, or probably losing anyway, so... I definitely want 2 Archons. I definitely want a lot of Aether Gusts. And Narset. And I don't like the Births. Without Birth, I'm just not super excited about Thirster Meaning. Dovin's Veto is weird. It's going to answer Planeswalkers. If you're sitting here, welcome to the stream. This is we're playing the Worlds deck list. This is Paulo Vitor Damo da Rosa's blue-white control deck. He's playing at Worlds. Dispute is like... they had Growth Spiral and Thought Erasure. It also helps to counter their disputes. We'll just ship all the Thirsts. I just don't like Thirst very much. I want all the disputes. I think I do. Maybe Veto's better than Dispute. Dispute counters Krasis, Euro. Yeah, let's try this. Dispute will always find something to do. I think Paulo's deck is well metagame for the tournament. Remember, folks, you gotta remember that a World's Championship is a 16-player closed field, small field tournament, similar to the Players' Championship, and metagaming is everything. You're not trying to build the best deck ever, you're trying to beat your opponents in the tournament. So, hence all these main deck Dovin's Vetoes and main deck Mystical Disputes and all that crap. We can keep this. Our clock is... we're down a few minutes on our opponent. We're at 14, they're at 17. Paulo is my pick as well. Opponent mulligans to 5. Mulling to 5 does not bode well for the Sultai cards I own deck. Nor does not playing a land. Okay. How to get the wild cards to build all this stuff. Alright, so a little different than game 1 there. A little different than game 1. Take it though. Let me earn that with game 1. World starts tomorrow. Starts tomorrow. Valentine's Day.
The earth trembles in anticipation of my vengeance.
Match 1 only takes an hour and a half. Let's go here. Match number 2 coming out with all his blue-white control deck. Cardboard Live's the overlay. Cardboard Live is the overlay you see on stream right now. Check it out. Cardboard Live. If you're a content creator, please get involved with them. Email James. Get in the beta. Let's go. I make it right. I make it right. Quick wit it. I prepared for Valentine's Day. I'm not as prepared as some people. If you missed the beginning of a stream, Nicole's best friend Liz, her boyfriend commissioned Chris, the singer of Less Than Jake, to write a 1-minute song for his girlfriend. Fully produced. It's insane. And making us all look bad. But yes, Nicole and I have a nice Valentine's Day planned. We got a hot date. A date. Dinner with friends. Dinner alone. Watching TV alone. Now we're gonna go out. I think we're gonna stream for like an hour, like maybe 2 hours, do a little Valentine's Day stream, and then we're gonna go out to a nice Mexican place. It's really good. They have some live music, and then we're what else are we doing? Oh yeah, and then we're gonna save Clocktown. We have a Majora's Mask date on the couch upstairs. So yeah, we want that. So another Sultai deck. I mean Simic deck. It's also Liz's birthday today. Screw Liz. Don't play Risen Reef. Yes, so that's our Valentine's Day. We're going to stream for 2 hours, do a little Valentine's Day stream, go to Nicole's favorite Mexican restaurant, and where they have live music and get some delicious food, then come home and snuggle on the couch and play Majora's Mask. Yeah, I mean, their hand's pretty busted. We have 2 mana and they have 5 next turn, but we have Dovin's veto, I guess, so. Valentine's Day is overrated, you know? I kind of hate these Simic decks. Like, when they have, like, the good draw on the play, like, this is just absurd. I've played 2 lands, and they have 6 lands and, like, 8 mana in play. Oh, man, where's that last turn? Actually, it didn't even matter, because yeah. Alright, I guess go. Like, Mexican food on Valentine's Day is a bold move. Don't you worry about it, Ghost. We got things under control here, alright? I mean, I can't play a Planeswalker, so I just have to leave a counterspell up, I think. I don't have any attackers. I can just play Narset. The problem is if they have Nissa, we're just, like, freaking dead. Yeah, we have Thirst also. Risen Reef's better than Euro for sure. It's like awkward to play the Howled Fountain because we're like almost bluffing and absorb that like we don't even have. We want them to cast spells because we have veto, but it makes our mana on future turns easier, I think. And I don't think that the damage is gonna matter. The Thirst here is like coming in kind of nice, but we don't really discard this anyway. So just like a sick draw from our opponent. When these Simic decks have this draw on the play, it's just so tough. You're just playing like literally like 2 or 3 turns behind. Yeah. We can dispute plus veto, that's true. Alright, I mean, we'll cast Thirst. Super awkward. Might be like Teferi and Dispute. Because Dispute is almost worthless at this point, because they just have 100,000 million mana. And I kind of want this Conqueror's Death. We're going to need that at some point, probably, so... I should have played the field. I could have fielded their castle and got another blue source. That was stupid. I just clicked too fast. That sucks. Alright. Paulo Vitor Damo da Rosa is my champion. And we're playing Paulo's deck right now. Who's everyone's champion? Great promotion, by the way. Wizards, great promotion. Excellent marketing and branding. Oh my god. I mean, we just have to counter this. They're probably going to slam Nissa and just destroy us, but... Or Cavalier, you know, whatever. We have Elspeth, I guess, but... Am I surprised by the lack of Simic Ramp in Worlds? Not really. Banishing Light plus Veto? That's kind of interesting. Problem is now they just have a Titan next turn. I'm just gonna let them have Nissa. Or should play the Conqueror's Death. They have Nissa, whatever. Or Krasis. We really can't play around everything here. So we're just gonna hope their hand's kind of airy and they play Euro. We can Banishing like the Euro with mana up. Oh my god, that's not good. Well, we won the last game massively behind. Let's see if we can do it again. The Nachi's Power, resub, welcome back.
Harness the elements.
Alright, I mean... Poke of a Turtle, new sub, what's your name, where you from? Welcome, my friend. Alright, drawing land there is good. We just can't beat everything, which is just literally just the problem with this deck, where when they're on the play and they have a Grazer, they just have 7 mana on turn 3, and you just fall too far behind and can't beat everything, honestly. We can, like, Banishing Light the Nissa, they get to Euro us, we can Teferi back our Elspeth, and then Conquerors at the Euro, but they're just so far ahead that I honestly don't think it matters.
You show remorse. I'll show you. I'll protect you.
I think Nissa is the most important instead of Euro. Because they're going to have a bunch of 3/3s. I mean, we're just dead. I don't even know we're still playing. Like, either, no matter what happens next turn, they attack for at least 6, if not, yeah, it's at least 6. And they have, I guess we could draw a Wrath if we get this. Alright, whatever. We're in the garbage time, folks. Trying to pick up those fantasy points in garbage time here. Teferi just got 2 points for bouncing something. Yeah, I don't think that the turn 1 Grazer, turn 2 Reef on the play is beatable by us. Considering buying into blue-white and Pioneer, I would wait for Pioneer to settle before I bought into anything. Alright, we're just going to go to the next game here. They're literally banishing lighting our lands. That's the current situation we're at. Deacon, your deck live. Shoot me a message. Alright. Real estate lawyer called. Got to call him back. Alright, so it's definitely an awkward matchup because the Risen Reef is just so good against us. Wrath is also good, but we also want the threats too. I definitely don't want Birth. I don't really like Thirstier either. That was our buying is here on Long Island. It's just like it's actually like a mile from where I am right now. Like Archon, Gust. I'm gonna board out the Wraths. I don't think we can afford to try and Wrath and win that game. We're just not gonna be aggressive with our Archons. I don't want the Thirst either in that case. I love Narset. I guess a Casket is fine. And a third Dispute. I think you want to be aggressive. I'm not sure, but that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, there's no Arboreal Grazers at the Mythic at the World Championship. So, all right, being able to dispute a Risen Reef is pretty good. So. Sure. That's great. Boo! I'm definitely for being pretty aggressive when it comes to countering growth spirals, but I don't think we need to here. We have a better play. We're not so far behind that we can't, like, do stuff. Those are sweet. You up. Yes, that was a main phase growth spiral. And they're going top. On the scry off the Temple of whatever. So let's crack this Omen. Safari Time Raveler. Castle Ardenvale. I mean, I'm kind of interested in lands, and Teferi's not bad either, so... Ah, shit. No, I can't absorb and dispute. I screwed up. I should have played the Hollow Fountain. Man. Now if they have Nesipus dispute, we get blown out. Ord's the big dumb Krasis. X is 5. They have 3 cards left. They're drawing 2 cards off of this. Just gonna dispute here. I mean, now we actually want to have castle available, so... That was a shock, whatever. We're going to need to do it next turn anyway, play Teferi and have Absorb up, so... Damn, Risen Reef. Alright. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like a great matchup. Field of Ruin. So we can Banishing Light the Risen Reef, but that's pretty sketch. We can like just get to Fairy in play. I want to save the light for... I want to get an Archon trigger too. Yeah, we're just gonna play Teferi and see what happens. I might just counter it. No?
I know my responsibility.
And then I think we just draw. There's nothing I really want to bounce.
Let's try this.
Alright, like... They just have so many cards in their hand. I guess ideally they like double spell this turn. We like counter one, then we untap and Archon, Banishing Light the other. But alright, so they're playing Nissa. We'll counter that. We have 5 cards and 2 mana left. I mean, we're going to play the next few turns very aggressively because we are going to struggle to beat them in a longer game. So that's kind of the issue, is that their late game just kind of trumps our late game. And they just have like a million lands in Krasis. So like, there's a lot of pressure on us to get like a Narset in play and have other answers too. Fabled Passage.
Here we go.
I'm gonna do this Banishing Light. I kind of want the creature, you know, like I kind of want to just like hit the Risen Reef, make a token. Like we're almost on to Fairy Bounce anyway. I mean, they have Krasis, there's not much we can do about it, so it's a struggle regardless. Any big spell they have is bad for us. That's why the Archons come in. We should try and get aggressive and kind of like try and get in under them and kill them, but it's tough to do. I went 1-1 against this deck in the classic playing blue-white. I was playing Zach Allen's list though, differently. Alright, so they have Nissa again. It's kind of gross. Alrighty. How about we draw a spell next turn? Can we do that? That'd be sweet. Timeout. Sure. Okay. That's not bad. That could have been a lot worse. I mean, this doesn't actually do anything. That was kind of medium.
No,
4-2.
I am not making this up as I go.
Unfortunately, the Grazer having reach is really, really annoying. Yeah, Conqueror's Death would have been nice. Would have been nice. I guess there's no point in attacking with the Pegasus. I guess.
Let us talk of peace.
So the problem is we have Dovin's veto, but we're scared of them playing a good creature with Thassa, so that don't line up too well. Yeah, would definitely prefer an absorb. Oh god. Making 6 creature mana. I mean, we will concede to an agent.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Alright. No miracle comeback this time. Alright. That's unfortunate. Definitely not an ideal matchup for us, but a matchup that doesn't exist in Worlds. So we are playing Worlds deck lists in on Arena, where the Worlds deck lists are super tuned for the Worlds metagame, not for rando decks on Arena, unfortunately. And there are no systemic decks at Worlds, but pretty bad matchup for us otherwise. Like I said, I did go 1-1 against it at the Classic with Zach Allen's list. Certainly winnable. It's just like if they have their really, really good, like 6 mana on turn 3 draw, you just can't win. We're playing against literal Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Heh! It is a bug with Shadow. That's a really weird bug. Alright, we're going 5. Hopefully Paulo has better luck than we do. That's really weird. Alright, so we're going to ship the Shatter and an Island and hope we can draw some spells. Temple of Silence. No Boreal Grazers here. Unless things get real weird. We're going to play Castle Ardenvale so I can have Absorb on turn 3. Caw Phony. Okay. Nah. Opponent's playing some weird black-whitey Caw Phony deck. That's bad. Land. Land. God damn it. Oh, man. Not too good here. And they're doing it. I don't know what it is, but they are definitely doing it. I wanted to save my Omen for after Archon, but now we got to cast Conqueror's Death this turn, so or Wrath. Wrath works too, actually. However, they'll get a 1/1 Ephemia, which will be able to make tokens still. Or do we just Conquer Death the or try and draw a land to Conqueror's Death the Shepherd? It's not a very good it's not a very good Wrath. Sure. We drew a land. Yeah, we're just gonna Wrath. We do have two like knockout punches in our hand. They get a 1/1 flying Ephemia, which is still pretty good. Starfield Mystic? Okay. Sure. I mean, Alseed of Life's Bounty is pretty lame, but... Absorb. Not a great game to mulligan to 5, you know? Okay, that was pretty good. They double deadweight my my Archon. So we need to draw a Wrath here. If we draw a Wrath here, I'm actually feeling kind of okay. That might find us a Wrath. We're just dead. We're just dead. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just dead.
Focus and discipline. Meditate and prepare.
Maybe they'll kill Narset, you know? Alright, not a fun mulligan to 5. Not a fun mulligan to 5. Ugin the Spirit Dragon clowning us here. Clowning us. Black-white enchantments. And Arena's begging for a restart. Arena's like, yo, it's been 2 hours. Please. Please put me out of my misery. Please. Alright, so... Rando, black-white, enchantment stuff. Casket, Archon. Archon. No vetoes. No disputes. Not big on Thirst either. I think Narset's fine. Maybe like a veto or 2 is fine. They do have the enchantment that makes like the Saga. They have some stuff. Might have discard spells too. Yeah, sure. Let's play like 2 of these, kind of Thirst. No Aether Gusts, Cerulean Drakes, or Mystical Disputes here. So it's pretty rare you find a matchup in Standard where you're not going to have targets for Mystic or Aether Gust, Cerulean Drake, or Mystical Dispute. Pretty rare. But oh, we keep it 7, folks. We keep in 7 this time. All of our planes are spoken for. Opponent's mulliganing. Only fair. Only fair. Bird. You couldn't see it's behind Zibby Cam. Zibby Cam. Zibby, what are you doing, man? He's too fat to fit in his house. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Zibby. They can see you. Alright, let's go. It's a tiny house. Okay. Let's give him the old birth ski. So we'll just not draw planes. Because then our next birth don't work. Starfield Mystic is here. Powerful magic card. A little better set up this game. Gideon's Triumph kills Dream Trawler. Wow, that is true. That is a card. That is a card. It's just like some random 2/2s. They want to counter this. Guess they do. We have one glass casket in our sideboard. Alright. We're just gonna play lands, they go. I'm pretty sure the top end of our deck beats the top end of their deck pretty easily, so we just need to, like, survive ourselves into the mid-game here. Nightmare Shepherd. I guess they could have, like, Conqueror's Death in their deck, but I guess it's just fine, too. Like, whatever. Don't draw planes. I quit. I'm done. I'm out of here. Everybody go home. Paulo only has 3 planes in his deck. And we literally drew the only planes in the deck. The turn before, we were going to search for the only planes in the deck. Unbelievable. Failed to find. Thanks. Appreciate that. Very helpful. Maybe I should just cast the Omen and Scryed. I just locked in a cast and miss. Unbelievable. Card's good, but...
The tragedy of my death is
Yep.
together we can exact justice.
Hold it for Thirst. I boarded a Thirst out. We have plenty of lands in our hand. I think the blocker's pretty relevant too, so... Alright, keep the Omen. Why did I choose Paulo as my champion? Paulo, no! We're gonna hold this one for Thirst. I really hope, like, Paulo's in the booth in Hawaii right now with Worlds, and they're just, like, screwing with streamers. Like, they're inside Arena, just, like, making us draw certain cards. That'd be great. Alright, make it 2 more tokens.
If you are going to fight, fight beside me.
Oh, we gotta fight. I don't wanna fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh, boy. This list is really not made to ladder with on Arena. You're true. It's true. It's true. It's kind of the weird thing about the events like this is that they're not really good for deck lists because the decks are so tuned. Teferi and Banishing Light, those are both pretty good. I think I would like to... I guess just draw both those. In Banishing Light, they have a lot of cards in their hand. Elspeth's gonna, like, Elspeth's done, is just done anyway. And bouncing our own Omen's also pretty nice, too. Bounce burst to find a plains. Yep. Exactly.
Sorry,
Just keep this card advantage train going here. That's a card. That's a card. Okay, now I've drawn a good one. So we're going to play land, banishing light, something. The next turn is Archon. Play Birth. They're going to kill Archon or responsibly cast Omen. I guess we didn't need to play a land, but... They have a lot of cards in their hand, but... It's pretty good. Definitely would like to see a Narset at some point. That's pretty good, too. They just, like, didn't use Elspeth at all. What's up, Wolfie? How's it going, everyone? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. This is Standard Day. We're playing all of the standard decks from Worlds. Did I, like, miscount my lands? I guess I did. I thought I could go Archon and Omen and Birth. Maybe I was counting on the basic land from the old Birtski, but I mean, having Veto to defend this Archon's pretty good too, I guess. So how you gonna beat this 3/4 lifelinker? You can't. All right, so pump those and play Banishing Light. Pretty good, pretty good. How about no more Banishing Lights? Or we draw Wrath. Consume? That card's good against Dream Trawler. That's a card. That is a card. Alright. Well, we're taking a hit here. Consume. Consume. Yes, Deckless Republic for Worlds. It starts tomorrow. Wrath. Archon's not bad. A new Archon. Thirst is also very good. The issue is I would like to Wrath before I cast the Archon, although playing Archon can buy us time, I guess. I could play Birth, but that requires playing a land and a naked Birth that doesn't do anything to make a token. I really discard it to the Thirst, so we'll just play Archon and say go. Hank! $20 donation. Appreciate that. Thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate it. 20 bucks. We can use it. We can use every penny we get because we are buying a house and closing costs are unreal. Thank you. Appreciate it. They're just shipping. We dead? No. Why would they attack so recklessly? They put the card in their graveyard for Elspeth? No. It's a pretty interesting choice. Alright. Okay. So we'll ditch the Birth here. It's actually pretty good. Like, ditch Birth. Teferi back in Omen. We grinding. We grinding. You're up. No attacks here. Nicole's at work right now. Nicole bartends. Channel points will come #soon. Like I said earlier in the stream, the content's going to be pretty rough for the next like 2 months because we are obviously buying a house, and Nicole and I have been running around to banks and then to the real estate lawyer, and then back to the bank, and then once we actually buy the house, we got to move, which is going to be troublesome as well. So for the next 2 or 3 months, things are going to be a little rough. So you got to hang out with me. Just hold on tight because we're going to come out the other side like a crazy person. And once I'm set up in the new house and there's no more worries, we're going full time. I'll be streaming a lot more on a full schedule. It's going to be awesome. But for now, I need your patience. All right? I love you all. Bear with me. All right, so they know we have this. They attacked anyway. Conquers death. I don't think I want absorb. They have no cards in hand. So we conquer in death, my friends. So we're going to go here. I mean, they can sack this Alcide if they want to make these 4/4s, but I don't think I really care about that. So here and here, we're getting a bunch of life. Nilla resub. Front page hype. Front page what? Yeah, closing in New York is more expensive and more annoying, basically. Alright, so they're going to kill my 0-4s, which is fine. Alright, well, drawing spells would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind drawing a spell or two. But, we do have a pretty good turn here. Probably need to eat the Elspeth. And then we can block. And I think we're alive with the extra blocker. Elspeth conquers herself. It's important to be able to conquer yourself, you know? Life is difficult at times. Tyrant calls the dead. Sure. And again, I don't think their attacks are realistically that good. Make it 2/2. We got 7 lifelink on defense here. Next turn is Teferi, bounce an enchantment. It's probably Conquer's Death, honestly, so just double lock here. It's pretty good. They can't sacrifice any enchantments, right? No. If you can't conquer yourself, who can you conquer? We're not going to sack one of these. I don't really see a point to. We know our top card anyway, so I guess we're going to bounce. Probably Conquer's Death. Maybe we do Scry, because the card under Teferi actually matters. Alright. What's in our graveyard? We have an Archon in our graveyard. That's actually really good. So we're just gonna not die this turn, basically. We could do that, right? That's like a thing we can do. Teferi.
This isn't a fight you can win.
We bounce Omen. We play Omen. There's 2 blockers. You get the block here and here. Gain 6. Lose a bunch. We're still alive, though. The next turn we can get back Conquer's Death and try and... We need to play another enchantment, though. That's kind of the problem. But we're drawing cards. Let's do it.
I've got it.
Or, hear me out. Hear me out. I have an idea. What if... I know it's crazy, but what if we just wrath them? And we plussed this to Teferi. Yeah, so we can just wrath on their turn. That's nice. Be minused also. Now they will draw a card, but that's okay. I can live with that. I could have made a token that didn't get Wrath. Yes, we could like stack the trigger and then. But I think I'd rather just untap with the Omen. I think maybe that was better though. All right, they have an Ephemia, the Caw Phony. All right, well that's pretty annoying. So they have Agonizing Remorse. So we should have done the cool trick. Maybe we could have played Omen, put a token creation trigger on the stack, then cast the Wrath, and then resolve the trigger after the Wrath. But whatever. All right, so we're gonna let them take to. No, take the. Yeah, take Teferi. So we have Teferi in play, right? Yeah. So we'll draw Teferi. They agonize whatever that, and then we do that. They go to 10, make a creature. We get back our Archon as a 4/5 lifelinker. Plus this. Play this.
I have a plan.
I believe we're gonna hit the Caw Phony here. And we know any of our cards. We have an Absorb and a Castle on the bottom. I wouldn't mind getting both those back in the mix again, so I'll play Field of Ruin. And we'll just say go with a Field and a Shuffle. Or a Field and a Scry on the docket. Top. Nightmare Shepherd. No big deal. And also they topped, so now I get to screw that up with my nice little Field of Ruin here. Hello.
Oh, I've done.
Go get him, buddy. All hail the +1/+1 counter. Coming in clutch. Boom. There's your comeback. Someone remind me to restart Arena after this match, right? Because this match is Arena is getting a little clunky here. While we're waiting though, the Hex Holder, new product, holds 4 decks, holds your playmat, holds your Zibby, holds your pen, holds your pad, holds your dice, holds everything. Light, easy, convenient. Bring it to an F&M near you. Check it out, thehexholder.com. Promo code JIM10. Restart Arena is not a bad idea for a thing. All right, so we're going to let this stand, I think. Hold your weed jar. I mean, you can put whatever you want in there, I guess. You know, it's your. When you buy Hex Holder, it's your Hex Holder. You can put whatever you want. How many pants? I mean, how big are you? Like Zibby could keep a whole wardrobe in there, but we're gonna keep this. Opponent mulligans. We got our third land here. We got a Wrath. We got 2 Planeswalkers. Just drawing a land is cool too. Yeah, 0 planes in hand, so we have not assembled Planestron yet. Alright, Caw Phony, sure. We have not played Team Rec yet. Nope. We have not played against many decks that are actually in the World Championship with our World Championship deck list. Again, this is the field for Worlds. 4 Team Rec, 4 Mono Red, 4 Jeskai Fires, 3 Azorius Control, 1 Jund Sacrifice. So... Alright, so Teferi is gone. honestly doesn't even like the best card in our hand, so I guess the Bouncing Euphemia is pretty good. I mean, I don't hate just getting Narset in play, and they attack it, so we draw a card off it, but then the Narset just stays in play, and we can just start playing Shadowless guys and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. This turns off like Treacherous Blessing and all sorts of things like that. I actually like this extra Conqueror's Death too. I mean, Teferi is also fine, but I think we just want the Boom Booms. What's the modifier in this game that makes you not Mana Skewer or Flood? Isn't there a thing like that where you don't draw too many or too few lands? Not sure what you're referring to, Dursit. In Best of 1, they, like, behind the scenes, draw you 2 7-card opening hands and pick the one with the better ratio of, like, lands and spells. They took the... What did they take? It's a very good. But that's only for Best of 1, so... And it just happens automatically. I kind of want to keep this Narset alive. I'm like Banishing Light. We have both Conqueror's Deaths here, so we're feeling pretty nice. I guess them killing Narset with us having this is not even bad, but... We're like pretty far ahead here. They only have 2 cards in hand. David! Right. We're just going to discard Shatter the Sky. Yeah, I kind of want my my Narset to die now. Actually, maybe I should let it die. We are playing around Treacherous Blessing and stuff like that with the Narset, but Nightmare Shepherd. Super Dude, you're correct. I filled mine out. It wasn't super like aesthetically pleasing, but I filled mine out. It's a cool idea, but it needs to be better. I used to run a fun thing on my Twitter. I think we're just say go here. I actually want them to kill my Narset. So I used to do a fun thing on my Twitter. I guess it's more like I used to run a contest where you'd try and pick the most played card in the Pro Tour or whatever the tournament was. 1 card for each color, 1 land, and 1 multicolored card. The only rule was the most popular card you get no points for. It was like, I don't know what it was exactly. It was something to do with points and stuff like that. Where like, I had to think about it. What did I do? It's like the number of copies gave you points or something for like the number of copies in top 8. I think it was like yeah, copies in top 8, I think, or something. I don't know. I had to look it up, but it was really cool. A lot of work though. Dream Trawler. God, consume. Good thing we have his Conqueror's Death. Consume's kind of nice. Why not play the Plains last turn? Why would I play the Plains? Conquering Death, folks. They have like discardy stuff, like the David. Oh, that's brutal. When Death conquers back. Alright. No, I don't want that. I mean, they have no creatures in their graveyard, so... Starfield Mystic. Sure. Guess, like... Oh, it costs 4? Never mind. Anybody got time for that? Conqueror's Death for no value. Alright. I guess that's not... They have this very powerful 3/3 here. Protected. Protected. Alright. This blue-eye control deck is definitely a lot more tap out, even a lot of other blue-eye control decks. Where you can kind of just jam stuff, you know? Sent by Mike. Resub. It's over, Ugin. I have the high ground. We're ahead this game. So we don't want to... This is weird. This is fine. This kills Life's Bounty. Then we casket the Ephemia, and we're doing great. So I want the Ephemia dead. So this is fun. Hello, Jim. It's a new semester. Now that I'm done with biochem, it's on to asking you to like take my genomics. What the hell is genomics? For pump. Study of genes? That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with your biochem classes, alright? I was an English major. It's not my department. It's way above my pay grade. I should have played this. 4 and 1. Yeah, we're one short of making 2 tokens. I screwed up. I should have played the tap land. I was holding it for like my draw dream trawler, but I only have 1 trawler anyway, so. Omen of the Sea. Anything good? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I suck toes. What? Welcome to Pop Copy. Can I help you? Alright, so... Their board is pretty good. Okay. Good draw, good draw, good draw. I mean, Shadow's like not even good here. They just draw a card anyway and just kills her 2/2, so... You're making 2 1/1s every turn, aside from all the cards you draw every turn also, so... I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, that was a good draw. That was definitely a good draw. Castle Locthwain off the top. I can field that on my turn. Oh, I screwed up because they can't draw off it right now. I punted. What did I just do? Man, that was a comedy of errors. Just a comedy of errors. So I should have killed the castle and not fielded it. Then I misclicked and let them attack me for 6. Then they main phased the draw off the castle, did not draw with the Narset in play. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. Alright, cool. Well, that's life, I guess. Now we're at 2, unfortunately. We should be at like 8. But... play a new Narset.
If you wish to surrender, I have just the trick for this.
Shatter, Thirst, Absorb. And Absorb just tag their next thing. Yeah, pretty ugly sequence there from both sides. Yeah, I like absorb. I like just like answering their next thing. We have a draw of Narset and our draw step, and we're making tokens, so maybe we'll block this time. You know, that'd be cool. Castle Ardenvale is real good. Raise your hand in chat. Remember the card. Blah 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 whatever outpost. Keldurian outpost. Is that right? I think we're just Omen here. Defray bounces to 2/2, but I want to make tokens off Archon, so it was from alliances. That is true. That's game. That card was sort of like this card, but you had to sack a land when you played it. All right. Ephemia only has 1 enchantment in the graveyard. I think this is fun. I want to save Absorb for something like really, really good. That classifies, I think. Moorland Haunt is good, but you can't play it in a control deck. That's why Ardenvale is so good. So Banishing Light makes us not want to absorb this. Good, good, good. Gotta make sure we actually block every time, you know? Gaining that life back. I think we're taking the day here from poor Ugin the Spirit Dragon. 5/3. I'm gonna hold this. This can. We have a colorless thing anyway. This is fine. Yeah, they're still trucking. What's up, Zombie? How's it going, my friend? Y'all are just tuning in. Welcome to the stream. We're playing the Worlds decks. We're playing a new deck after this game. They coming in. They coming in. They want to party. Y'all want to party? We've made some blocks here. We made some blocks here. They can sacrifice the Ulci to save their Ephemia, but then other stuff dies, and that's pretty good, so. Teferi, Time, Raveler. And I think I just like Teferi just resetting a Banishing Light.
Right on schedule.
Just to get on a token.
This might be a bad idea.
Or that. Upgrade. That's game! There are 10. Fabled Passage, A.
Don't worry, I got this.
Pawn's a trooper, you know? They're really, we're just trucking along here. Definitely not getting our planes. I absorb you. Ooh. absorbed. Alright, so definitely didn't play against the metagame that Paulo's going to play against in Worlds. But blue light control. Blue light control. Here's the thing. Find your champion. My champion's Paulo. And there's your... oops, there it is. There is your... what's that one? Oh, there we go. There's your metagame breakdown for Worlds. So we're going to play one more deck today. And we played Mono Red, Seth Manfield's Mono Red deck. We've played Paulo's Azorius control deck. And I think that I'm going to play next. We'll see. But YouTube folks, that'll be a different video. So YouTube folks, I love you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please, want to support the stream? It takes like 10 seconds. Like the video, leave a comment, and sub to the channel. All right? I love you.